You know, Ned Fulmer's not the only guy in town with a new show. Did you know Rachel Hollis has a new show? Yeah, and guess who's the producer / the videographer of it? Her husband! Who would have thunk? Who would have predicted? You might have thought, oh, she's never going to show her relationship on the internet again. She's learned her lesson. No, she has not. They never do. Who's the audience? Don't know. What's the purpose? Don't know. It's 10 years too late. Okay. And she also wants to talk about how much renovation her house is under. She needs you to know this is stressful for her and that she's dealing with it really tremendously well. Okay. So this is called my new show I've been waiting to share with you. Life lately, recipes, and honest reviews. She's definitely, in my opinion, trying to bring back the relatability.
What is it about me that made you think I want to be relatable?
I thought you were not relatable to us peasants, but I guess she needs money and now she's back to trying to get us in.
This is a reality. We are taping at home and now there's noise. Cool. That's what we're working with. We're gonna call this a country chop. Is this frozen? It's so hot. I can't even do that. When you want to
Both her and Ned Fulmer love a quirky montage at the beginning.
figure out who you are, the actual path is going backwards. I love a soup this time of year. It's so warming, it's so cozy. What should our rating system be? Do you ever have ants on a log? Do they have that in England? Hey guys, welcome to...
Hey guys! Welcome to Rage Talk. I mean, my new show. Yeah, no one's got new ideas. None of us. I'm doing Rachel Hollis content. We're all fricked in the head. No one's had a new idea since 2019, I'm telling you.
The new version, the new old version of the podcast. It's a weekly show that we hope to bring you here on YouTube. That's something new for some of you, but also truly us just going back to our roots. In 2008, I started...
And now she's got a Rode mic that she puts on her chest. I mean, she's done a million videos where she's got a boom mic, and now she's like, no, they need to see the microphone. So she's got the memo that lower budget, lower production is hot right now, but she's not fully committed. She's like, I need a little bit of high production, but a little bit of like winking at the audience. Like, I get it. I'm hip, girls.
A lifestyle blog.
We're getting a makeover.
And we have an expert from the website.
Rachel Hollis. I'm an expert eater.
I just thought it would be really cool to create a website where I shared recipes,
Butter on my fingers,
and crafts and ideas for how I was parenting my kids and little tips and tricks that were helping me a ton. And we got to do really cool things. We got to experiment and try different stuff. And one of the things we did pretty often were recipe segments and how-tos.
I was gonna do pepper, and I didn't think about the fact that this is harder than normal.
And as I look to the future of the podcast and what I want to do and where I want to go, I really know for myself that I have to lean into things that I am really excited about. I started out in this space sharing ideas, sharing things from my home to yours. And it just so happened that along the way, I wrote a book that lots of people...
Just so happened. Okay, I don't want it. I've heard this story so many times. I can't take it anymore. What does this have to do with a soup recipe?
Apologizing.
And suddenly then I was the girl who had answers for everybody, right? I was the, like, I'll tell you how to do this and I'll figure out that. And I'm so grateful for the time. I'm so grateful for the experience of getting to do this work. But I'm over 40 now, and I feel like we are getting into what comes next. What's the next half of my life gonna look like?
Once you turn 40, you have nothing more to offer the world. We all know this, so she's done with it. She's like, that's fine, but I'm 40 now, and I have no more advice because I'm haggard.
I get really excited about this idea of returning to my roots. But we are living in a remodel. My house is under construction and has been since March. We're in October, so that's...
Oh, she's the only person who's ever gone through a renovation before.
That's how it's going. And I'm like, well, I can't do that because I don't have this space to offer up. And I thought, man, this is like the opposite of what I believe. It's the opposite of what I would tell you if you came up to me at, a coffee shop and said like, hey, Rach, I want to do this thing, but I don't feel like it's the right time. I'd be like, girl, just go for it. just do the thing. Like, start exactly where you are with what you've got. And exactly where I am with what I've got
Is a $2 million property in Beverly Hills. Ah, the horror. She can't start a podcast in that condition.
is no kitchen, no dining room, gardener outside my door. Oh no, it was a motorcycle gang. Plastic sheeting covering most of my house. But I was like, maybe that's cool, because not everyone's gonna have a beautiful Eden chef's kitchen.
I do, but not everyone will.
Everyone's gonna have a space that feels like it's camera ready, but isn't that the whole point? Isn't the whole point that we just show up for our lives? We show up for our lives and we do the very best we can with what we've got. So if you're down, I'm down. I'd like to bring you a little something from my home.
She's down all right.
And that means for right now, it's a bit chaotic. That means for right now, I don't have
Everything's hilarious also. Sorry, kitty.
a stove or a oven or a dishwasher or even a normal sink.
Hold on. I gotta make this accurate. Hold on. She doesn't have a dishwasher, you guys. And for the record, neither do I. Permanently. I don't have a dishwasher. Unless you consider my hands. Then I do, I guess.
Chaotic. That means for right now, I don't have a stove or an oven or a dishwasher or even a normal sink. But I think if I can do it with what I've got, maybe it will encourage you to do it with what you've got.
You have a multi-million-dollar property and professional camera equipment and a husband who's doing half the work for you. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
And at the very least, I hope to entertain you.
Here's my husband. My husband's here. He's here and he's real and he loves me and he's hot and he's bulky and he doesn't let me eat anything, but don't worry about that, ladies. Also, that camera, overkill. They don't need it. They don't need that camera for this. I'm sorry to say.
Where do we even start? Years ago.
And yeah, and that's a performative ladder. Okay, that's there to make this look worse than it actually is.
We used to do these cooking segments on Facebook, I think. We didn't even have a YouTube channel. We would do them on Facebook and we would show some recipes that we had from the site. I wanted to do that again. I felt like if we were going to start the process, it would be fun to begin with a recipe that we made back in the day. So we actually have old footage of me making this the first time. And I wish I could tell you we've come a long way since then, but honestly, our surroundings might have been better last time because at least
we get it. We get it. You're in a home reno. We get it.
You could do this recipe in whatever kitchen you've got, which probably
whatever shithole you crawl out of and live in, you dirty lowlifes. That's what her facial expressions tell me. Sorry.
Is in better shape than mine. So we're going to be making a chicken lemon artichoke soup.
Boo!
Love a soup this time of year because it's so warming, it's so cozy, and because you can throw anything into a soup. We're gonna start with our base, which is gonna be one of my least favorite things in life, dicing an onion. I really hate dicing onions. And
here's the Kez counter. Okay, now notice, is any of this footage ever used? Let's see.
Usually my Prince Charming.
Yes. Oh, wait. Let's go back. It's out of focus. I'm sure she loves that. I'm sure she loves the out of focus onion shots.
An onion. I really hate dicing onions, and usually my Prince Charming does it for me. But today, my Prince Charming has been roped into video. Now, I suppose I should have turned this bad boy on. Oh my Lord, it's not plugged in. Whack in a little olive oil. God bless this pot. It's the only pot that we have not in storage right now.
Did you know she's moving and their house is not perfect right now? Did you know that? And she only has one pot. How is she? She's so amazing. She has so much courage.
So we have cooked essentially everything that we've made this entire time we've been in this house in this pot. It looks really crazy, but you should have seen it even 2 weeks ago. We did not have floors in here, and I don't mean like...
We're still talking about the home reno. Got it.
oh, we stripped it back to the bare wood. That's what we have right now, the bare wood. I mean that there was no floor all the way down to the basement. So we've improved quite a lot. When you do this at home, you're definitely going to want to use a garlic press, but we don't know where ours is. So we're going to...
Because their home's being renovated. I don't know if you guys knew that. And Kez is from Europe, if you didn't know that either.
do a rough, we're going to call this a country chop. Like you live out in the country, you keep it rustic, you like big cloves of garlic, which honestly is great for this time of year because garlic is awesome for your immune system. Also, I'm excited for my fingertips to smell like garlic for the next 6 weeks.
Riveting.
Remember that you feast with your eyes first. We eat with our eyes. And anytime you can add color to something, it's going to make it more beautiful, especially a soup or a stew. So when I saw this bunch of rainbow carrots at the store, I was like, we have to. Like, you ever see that thing where like Gwyneth, she'll like go out to her garden and she like picks, she's like, oh, I just, these are some gooseberries that I picked from the garden. That's all I want. Not to be Gwyneth, but to have a robust kitchen garden where all the produce, like Martha. This is so pretty. It's turning
That's
me
all
on.
she wants, guys. That's all she wants. She doesn't have it because she's just like us. But that's all she wants. It's just a gooseberry garden, which she could have if she wants to. She lives like not that far from Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay.
Oh my God. Look at how pretty. I wish I had so many more purple ones, but alas, we're going to add these. You want to get this shot? This shot's going to be so sexy, babe.
All right. Oh.
Babe.
Holding.
Babe. I guess whoever edited this did not like the shot because there's like so many light leak cover-ups on it. Watch.
Do you ever have ants on a log? Do they have that in England? Where you put peanut butter on celery sticks and then you put raisins on it and then it's ants on a log? You never had that? I'm gonna add in some yellow bell pepper. Now we're gonna add in some artichoke. Back in the day, everything that I made was like, how can I do this in the easiest way possible? I had little kids, little toddlers. Most of the recipes I was sharing were like how to pull this off as easily as possible. I'm older now, the kids are older, and we do like to try, especially on a Saturday when we have a kitchen again. Oh, our Saturday dinners. But I do like to put more effort into things than I used to because I just enjoy cooking and it's a fun, relaxing hobby. That being said, I still wouldn't have done these artichokes for you fresh. It's like an hour to prep an artichoke. When you have a working kitchen here, it would...
Did you know she doesn't have a working kitchen because she's doing a home renovation? I'm sorry. I'm going to keep saying that. And also, Kez is in the shot, guys. We need to acknowledge this. Kez is there. And he doesn't know how to use a video camera. He's using it as if he's taking a Polaroid. This is good for him and them. This is great for their relationship. I'm sure it's strengthening during this process.
Would have been a nightmare. I say you just get the jar of artichokes ready to go. You drain the can, you chop them up, and you whack them in your soup pot. Now we're gonna do some spinach as well. Awesome iron, great to have the greens. We always keep a container of spinach ready to go in the fridge and the freezer so you can throw it into anything, soups.
Oh, she's got a open door fridge in the backyard. Isn't that lovely? Some of us have white fridges in our home, in our house, as our primary and only fridge. Me. And no dishwasher, always me. Sorry.
Your smoothies. A lot of times, like if we're having pasta, we'll add it as the base in the bowl and then put the pasta on top. So we've got some great greens in there with it. And just kind of melts right down with the pasta. And I'm just going to give this a rough chop and throw it in the pot. And you know how spinach is, right? Like you're going to throw in 84 pounds and it's going to melt to be 2 ounces. So
true, girl.
Be as generous as your heart tells you to be with your spinach. If you're trying to add just more vibrant health and nutrition to your life, think of what greens, like dark green, leafy greens you can add to your diet.
Thank you.
Keeping things front.
She's a medical expert now. Do you remember when she was doing intuitive eating? Remember that period of time? She's like, I figured it out. I cracked the code, guys. I just eat whatever I want. Now she's like, you must get roughage in your diet.
And center and ready to go in your fridge is the easiest way I know of to make that possible. I'm gonna go ahead
I love the
and
spinach POV.
add some chicken stock or some bone broth. This is another pantry staple we always have on hand.
Amazing.
You can use it to make your rice. You can use it for soups and stews and chilies and sauces. And to be honest, I probably added too much spinach. Lemon juice. I have a beautiful lemon juicer. Where's it at? Don't know. The cool thing about soups and stews is that you can add the flavor as it cooks over time. Don't over season in the beginning. Let these flavors, all these yummy flavors in here marry together. 30, 40 minutes, come back, check it again, little salt, little pepper. We are gonna add a little bit of cooking sherry. Just splish, splash, I was taking a bath. That's it, that's all. And now, the pièce de résistance. Did I say that right? You say it.
Pièce de résistance.
You sound so much sexier when you do that. The chicken. In a perfect world, we'd have an oven. I would have roasted this myself, but the reality.
Shut up. Okay, sorry. Shut up. In a perfect world, if my house wasn't being constructed for $40 million, then I would do this myself because I'm not a lazy biatch like you guys at home in your always stupid kitchens. So here's her rotisserie chicken that's beneath her. Got it.
Chicken. In a perfect world, we'd have an oven. I would have roasted this myself, but the reality is I don't. And also the reality is sometimes you and I don't have time, and it's easier to just get a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store.
You and I don't have time. You and I are nothing.
Might I suggest, though, that if you're going to either roast a chicken or get a chicken, you do the Joey special. 2 chickens. A roast chicken is one of those things that you can use in a million ways. Tacos, enchiladas, soups, stews, chicken salad. You can debone it, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer if you're not ready to use it now. There's just so many ways to use it. So if you're gonna go to the trouble of getting one or roasting one, roast more than one if you can. I'm on my last leg. The wishbone. Baby, you want to make a wish?
Baby.
Big moment. Let's wish for the same things.
Want to make a wish? Baby, you want to make a wish? Baby. That's a look of hate. You're telling me these people love each other? Okay. Okay, sure. I'll buy it. Here we go. Baby, wish time. You better wish the same thing as me. Mogul status for me. Okay, sorry.
The wishbone. Baby, you want to make a wish? Big moment. Let's wish for the same thing so it comes true no matter what. Oh, wait, you have to do it with your pinky?
Yeah.
There's no way. This is... Yes.
He's recording that, right? He blocked the camera, the other camera that was recording, to get that shot. Did they use it? No, because he can't work a camera, apparently. Sorry.
Now this is going to go in here. And what's great about this is that whatever flavors are in your chicken, they're going to flavor your soup as well. That's why I say you shouldn't season too early because you don't know what she's going to become yet. The last thing that I'm going to do before I let this simmer is just to add some fresh herbs. And I'm going to add some fresh rosemary. This is the only thing that I actually had in my garden. This was my Gwyneth moment. I did go out and pick this myself. Then we're going to do some thyme.
Amazing.
Thyme is in my soup. Yes, it is. You like that? Everything just got
So hilarious.
into that pot. So you cannot yet judge the flavor of what this soup is going to become. I want to make sure it has enough seasoning to enhance the flavors, but I'm going to let that simmer for a while before I season it again. So everything sort of comes together in a better way and we see how it really tastes. So while I let this simmer, going to clean up this table, do all the things. I thought it would be fun to have a segment here on the show where we review things. Call it honest reviews, rate reviews, and today...
No.
I want to review a new fall-themed dessert from one of my favorite bakeries, Milk Bar. Now, Milk Bar is really cool because they ship their desserts all over the country. Wherever you are watching this, you can probably get one of their cakes nearby. But let's wait and see how this fall-themed cake is actually going to taste.
Montage moment, we got a package. It's a Milk Bar cake, yeah. I'm just jealous because I want a Milk Bar cake. And if you love Milk Bar, they have Milk Bar lotions and soaps at Bath and Body Works. And I didn't buy any, but I saw them and smelled them. They had one that was like pretzel cookies. It smelled great. But I'm a snob when it comes to what bottle shape. The bottles that are like a squeeze tube like toothpaste, don't like it from Bath and Body Works. I only like the big plastic bottle that they also have the body wash in. Don't ask me why. The other one's slimy and greasy. The other kind is better. I said what I said. Oh, open these bags. Rach reviews. Can't wait. Rach reviews. Here we go.
Honest review. So I will say, when it
Ugly as hell.
arrived, it came on its side, which is a bummer. I've ordered cakes from them so many times. They're usually packed really nicely.
She has a complex with cakes. Her mom made her a funfetti cake when she was growing up, and she's never recovered. She will never love a cake because she didn't get designer cakes when she was growing up.
This one wasn't. Like, it doesn't look great. Like, I feel like if this was the Great British Bake Off, Paul would have some opinions about this and the way that it looks. But we are gonna taste test because taste test is what we're about. But
To be fair, it did ship from New York to LA. It's quite the distance, but okay.
we're still gonna give it a shot. Okay, so here's sort of the moment of truth.
Great angle.
What is this? Is this frozen? Or is that sugar? Yeah, that's sugar. That was stressful. This is Milk Bar's seasonal dessert.
These people are so far up their own ass. Give it up. Ned, Rachel, give it up.
It is a pumpkin cream cheese coffee cake, which is right up my alley. What I loved about it was, first of all, it's a cake. If I have to choose, I'm going cake all day long, over cookies, over muffins, over anything else. It's my favorite. But you've got layers of vanilla cake with like a brown sugar situation.
Okay, what I said earlier stands. I don't care.
So I'm going to give this, what should our rating system be?
I don't care.
Sir.
4.1.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Pet peeve of mine, when people have a rating system. Okay, there's this guy I like to follow. I'm sure some of you follow him too. He's a guy that goes exclusively, it seems like, to the Minnesota State Fair. He pops up on my TikTok like once a year and tries like every food at the Minnesota State Fair. His ratings are like 4.75. Can you just figure it out? Can you give it a 5 or give it a 4? I'm never going to go and try these foods. I don't understand the decimal point rating system. Is it necessary? No, because then you'll say a pickle was a 4.76 and then a popsicle was a 4.82. I don't know. I can't remember that much. I want to know ranking. 1, 2, 3. Probably that's all I need. You have to pick one of them. Woo! Woo! Literally.
So this guy's been simmering for quite a while. My favorite thing to do on a Sunday this time of year and into the winter is just put a big pot of stew or big pot of soup on in the morning and let it simmer all day. And then people can just go grab some as they get hungry. With this one, you can choose your carb. So
I can? Thank you.
am going with a wild rice because, again, I just thought it's so pretty, so hearty. But you can do any kind of rice, a potato. You could get some delicious crusty sourdough and have this. You could have this with no carbs at all and just go protein and greens and veggies that are in here. But our family tends to like a little bit of something. It's so hot. I can't eat it yet.
It's too hot. I did you know it's too hot. Soup's too hot, baby. Soup's too hot. God, I'm such a bitch. I'm so sorry.
It's so yummy, you guys. Oh my gosh. And I love the lemon because it's a bit brighter than what you would normally have this time of year.
Yeah.
So good. I hope you give it a try. All right, guys, if you are still here, you made it to the end of this episode, please comment below and let us know what you thought.
She does have comments turned on, but they're limited. So we can look at some of the comments. Of course, 100% positive. The person says, this made me tear up. Thank you for practicing what you preach. It's beautiful. Watching you thrive after seeing all you've been through brings me so much joy. Your book sat with me through the hardest chapter of my life. Thank you. Rachel liked it. I've seen you grow for years. I was rooting for you. You were touching the sky, going higher and higher, and now you've expanded. It feels as if you no longer strive for height, but rather grow inward, exploring the nooks and crevices of your own universe, reimagining yourself. It's amazing to witness. Okay, that has got to be an AI bot that she is paid for. There's no way that's a real person. Mirka 2009. Give me a break. There's no way that's real. This person says, real, so extra tired of all the perfectly polished everything out there. Yay, you. I'm leaning in with you, rooting for you, and looking forward to more of your new show and this new, renewed, real way of sharing all the things. Another bot. She liked that one. Can't wait to see what riveting content comes next. Great work, girl. You're an inspiration to all of us.